Hello and welcome to iGameOver. This is my new vlog, and in this vlog I want to introduce you to my new studio. Well, it's not exactly a studio, but I've made some changes. What are the changes actually, if you wonder? Well, first of all, if you hit that quality button, then you'll see that 4K is gone. Now it's gone completely. Why, would you ask? Well, like I told you, if you followed my channel for a while, I told you that I had a 4K camera before, but I didn't really like it for photography, and I am a photographer first and foremost, right? I've been a photographer for, I don't know, 30 years, nearly. I was 7 or 8 years old when I got my first camera from my dad, and it's just basically been my passion ever since. And now, with the arrival of my baby daughter, I want to take as good photos as I can, and I just absolutely hated that Panasonic. Nothing really majorly wrong with it, it's just that I really didn't like the quality of the photos, the feel of it, and the sharpness, the details, and so on, right? I just did not like it, so I decided to take a plunge, okay? And I sold my G7 and I invested in a Nikon, or well, Nikon, however you want to call it, D610, which is, by the way, a full frame camera, okay? So it's a completely another beast entirely, okay? It doesn't record 4K, but it does record pretty good 1080p, which is what you're seeing right now because I'm recording it with this camera. I also got it with a 24 to 85 millimeter Nikon lens, which is great. I'm using it right now also. What is more different is that I no longer shoot using green screen. I've actually invested in some background. The one you see behind me, we're going to use for a while, and then when we get bored of it, maybe we'll change to something else, maybe some orange or maybe white, or maybe I'm just going to change the background depending on what sort of series I'm doing. So there's that, right? So from now on, you're going to see me in a glorious full high definition, not 4K, which is great because my storage sucks and 4K takes a lot of space, but also I'll be able to do more videos and work on them a little bit better because, well, let's face it, 4K is a little bit tasking unless you have some sort of super high-end computer, which I do not. And I mean, I have a pretty good computer, but not as good as it's needed. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be okay with that, but let me in the comment down below what you think about it. Let me know your thoughts. I always like reading your comments and replying to them, you know that. So let's get talking, huh? Also, I'm going to be taking up on our series, okay? Finally, I have a time for it. Finally, I have the means to do it. So, number one, I'm going to rework my super popular computer parts explained. It's just that I'm not going to take it away, I'm going to leave it as it is because it was a nice basic introductory course, so to speak. 10 videos to introduce you to different parts of computers and how they work. And if you have not seen it, I'll put the link somewhere in this corner so you can check it out. But I'm going to, in a new series, I'm going to take it in much more detail. So I'm going to take every single part, but I'm going to break it down, explain much more detailed. And of course, this is going to be updated with all the new processors and graphics cards that came out in the meantime. So you have this to look forward. And also I'm going to finally come back to the peripherals explained series. I started it with monitors, it was great. I just did not have time, okay? I'm sorry, I literally did not have time to continue with this. And so we'll start with those two series and then we're just going to go on from there. Of course, I don't know if you noticed, I started streaming again. So here's my question to you, and I'm going to put some sort of voting right now. Would you rather me stream to Twitch, okay? Or would you rather stream me live here on YouTube, okay? I have my preference, okay? I prefer YouTube because it just works better for me. Well, not to mention it's free. But you guys tell me, where do you want to see me? On Twitch, streaming live, or on YouTube, streaming live? So, you know, gaming sessions and such, and maybe if there will be enough interest, we'll do like maybe an hour Ask Me series or Troubleshoot series, so where you can actually ask me questions on the chat and I'll answer them, and you know, if you have any trouble with the computers or need some advice. So yeah, sound in the comments down below, okay, as usual. My private life is good, my daughter is great, she's healthy, my wife is great, she's healthy, I'm great, healthy, so it's great, right? Like Donald Trump says, it's great, it's really great. I'm not going to build any border walls though, huh? So, until the next time, and thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to my channel, okay? The new giveaway is coming soon too. I couldn't last week, but I'm going to come back with the vengeance and give something big away right on Monday now, okay? Anyway, until the next video, toodaloo, peace!